Today I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 21. We're getting very close to the end of this season. In the last episode, we saw Willow had, gone to the dark side, basically, and had killed Warren, literally ripped the skin from his body and set him on fire, and, ended with, I'm going after the other two, basically, assuming that's Jonathan and Andrew, who are currently in the jail in the police station, so I'm anticipating that's what this episode will be about. That's how they set it up. And unfortunately, we found out that Tara has passed away, which is what's fueling Willow's, revenge to the dark side. And Buffy is trying to bring her back and trying to remind her that, we don't kill humans. And, there are other systems in place that are supposed to take care of these bad guys. But Willow is not interested in listening to any of that. She's got her own plan for revenge and just wants to do whatever she has to. She's using magic again, and dark magic. Warren even tries to warn Willow, saying you don't want to lose your friends. He's obviously lost, Andrew and Jonathan, and Willow isn't interested in listening. She's doing her own thing, so I'm very worried to see where that's gonna go, considering, with the depths we've seen so far. Spike is gone. We saw him in Africa somewhere. He's trying to get the chip taken out of his brain and has to perform some trials, so I'm not really curious to see where Spike's character goes, considering everything he did with Buffy in the last few episodes. I'm not particularly excited to see what's gonna happen to him, because I'm written that character off. I know he'll come back eventually, but it's just, to me, that was inexcusable. Dawn was the one who found Tara's body, and Willow didn't even tell them that Tara had passed away, because they, were in a different section of the house, and it was just a really tough episode. So yeah, I'm very worried to see where this is going to go, especially if Willow is only going to, continue this rampage. How long is that going to last? And especially as we get closer to the end of this season. But thank you so much for sharing and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
I hope so. Whatever she's going through, we have to stop her. Maybe we can actually do that if we can get to your...
Oh, his car. Oh, no. Yep, trashed it.
Signals. Oh, for crying out loud, signals. Who from? Your probe-happy alien friends?
Oh, my. That's a spinoff we need.
I figured it out. Warren never abandoned us. Well, not me anyway. This is his
This guy.
You are sadness personified. Waiting for Warren? Yeah, maybe he'll come bust us out of here in Santa's magic sleigh.
That's the only possible option.
Why wait? Tell him right now. Hey, Warren, do you read me?
Be killed. Guard!
What's going on?
Guard!
Stop that! I don't trust her. Do you trust her? This is major uncool.
I mean, she just teleported into your cell.
And the two of you are next.
Oh my god, Warren.
Oh my god. Me?
Guard!
He's like, wait a minute, I want out of here. Dinosaurs? This Jurassic Park moment? Oh, Willow. Dark side Willow.
What was that? Listen, I don't know what you think you're doing, but just
Take a nap.
Oh, frick. This is gonna end badly.
Stop looking at me like it's your first trip to the circus and do your job. Let them out.
Or she's coming in. Yep, there it is. One brick at a time.
Back off.
Yeah, you think you're gonna be outnumbered here, or outpowered at the very least.
Just stop. Why is she doing this? Tell her we didn't do anything.
Yes, we did. We signed on, we teamed up, we wanted to see where our plan...
Yeah, guilty by association, yeah. Whoa, the levitating. She's like, I'll just go up to them. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Buffy. Willow, just stop for a second and listen to...
Oh! Oh my god, what octave is that in? Cheese and rice, that was horrible. It sounds only dogs can hear. Oh my god.
Sound, God, it kills.
We're gonna have to make a run for it.
Are you kidding? She's like Dark Phoenix up there, and you expect us just to outrun her?
I do appreciate the X-Men reference.
Is she coming?
I don't see anything.
Are you guys all right? Are you injured?
They're like, we've been trying to kill you, like, for months now, and now you're rescuing us.
I mean, I've known her almost as long as you guys. Willow was, you know, she packed her own lunches and wore floods.
Aww, reminiscing old Willow. Yeah.
Jesus!
What was that?
Whoa! There she is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Terrifying. Hop to semi. Yep.
Okay, any ideas?
Drive faster.
I don't think you can outrun it, and it's obviously a lot bigger than you are. Yeah, she ran out of power, I'm guessing.
Ripped. Tell you what, let me get my hat and my coat. I'll take you to a movie. We'll go nuts. PG-13.
He's like, I'm a cool babysitter.
A demon to help me. Spike would have.
Spike's gone.
Yeah, and Dawn doesn't know what Spike did, obviously.
Kill type of situation then?
To the death.
Right. Here we are now.
Now it's a gladiator fight to the death. Oh, he's got fire in his arms. Well, that should make it more complicated.
He has a thing. But hey, I'm in, absolutely.
Either way, just get me there.
I like Clem's character.
Places she's gonna think to look for us.
And what are we doing here? You know, I could summon a demon that would kill her.
And I could smack you so your eyeballs would switch sockets.
No one is getting.
I just thought, you know, as long as you're protecting us, the least I could do
I'm
is...
not protecting you, Jonathan. None of us are.
Buffy's like, yeah, this is exactly, yeah, to make sure Willow doesn't kill more people.
But I gotta say, I could feel you coming a mile away.
I was really hoping Willow would never see this jerk again, but here we are.
It's full of dark juice. And you still taste like strawberry.
Yeah, this guy makes me sick.
You came because you want something, don't you?
I don't think it's for the company, buddy.
Just I think a little too her.
Oh! Oh my god, is she stealing his magic? Yep. Bye, Rack. This is your last day. Good night.
It's not very clean.
Don't wig out on me again.
It's just, I'm still not so sure you should be here.
Definitely not. It's a bad idea.
Willow?
Yep. Oh my god. Willow's on a rampage now. Oh my god, with the veins on her face. She's getting, and like her complexion, like it's just, oh my gosh, she's going down the dark, dark path.
Willow, please just listen to me.
You don't have to talk. Just think real loud. I can hear you.
Oh my god, this is horrible. She would never hurt Dawn, and now we've gone to a bad place.
A little wired. And I have some things to do. Thought if anybody'd understand.
I miss Tara too.
Oh gosh.
But I promise, it's not too late.
You miss her?
Yes.
Did you cry?
What kind of questions are these?
Mystic ball of energy. Maybe that's why you're crying all the time, Donnie. You don't belong here.
Oh my gosh, this is horrible.
Whining.
Willow, stop.
Mom, Buffy, Tara, wah.
Oh, she's mocking her now. Oh god.
Little energy ball. No more tears, Donnie.
Is she gonna turn her back into the key somehow? What are we doing?
To do.
Look around. You know magic. We're in a magic shop. We can take them.
Jonathan, don't listen to him. No. Be smarter.
This is the best chance we're gonna get to make it out of here.
No. No, stop it. Exactly.
Start over. We can be the duo.
Oh my gosh, stop.
I saw her. She's a truck-driving magic mama. And we've got maybe seconds before Darth Rosenberg grinds everybody into Jawa burgers.
Darth Rosenberg. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen.
We're her friends, Anya. Her family. She would never hurt us.
She tried to use you for a hood ornament, Xander.
I mean, she's got a point.
Live or die.
Guess you two finally have something in common.
Ouch. Oh, too soon.
But I can't. Not officially. Not magically. So smile, it's your lucky day. You got away with it. I can't hurt you.
Yeah, she can't, like, strike vengeance on her own.
How could that possibly have hurt? It may have chafed.
That wasn't vengeance. It was solace.
Yeah, she was heartbroken, obviously, and...
He shot two of my friends. Before I could even... You want me to know how useless I am?
Oh, Xander.
You have to remember you're still Willow.
Let me tell you something about Willow. She's a loser.
Oh, no. No.
With her stupid, mousy ways. And now, Willow's a junkie.
I can help.
That's not a better option. Like...
Willow was ever good for her. The only thing I had going for me...
Yeah, she's talking about herself in third person from, like, this power.
All of us with it. There's so much to live for. Will, there's too much to...
Yeah, she's, like, trying to talk her out of it, but I don't think it's working.
The one where you lie to your friends when you're not trying to kill them. You screw a vampire just to feel.
Oh my god, the room is literally spinning around them. Oh my god, what?
When you were in the ground, the only time you were ever at peace in your whole life was when you were dead. Until Willow brought you back.
Yeah, it's tough. Tough but true, sadly.
Oh. Sorry, the trip can be kind of rough. If you're, you know, not me.
She brought them to the magic shop. Oh no, Dawn! Oh! And look who's there.
You boys like magic, don't you? Abracadabra.
Oh no! Oh my gosh.
Stay. I mean, we're just getting started. I've got big party plans.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, exactly.
Wait. First stage. Bugger.
Oh my gosh, is this terrifying black magic just literally oozing out of her?
Just because I can't do magics to you, doesn't mean I can't do them on myself.
What does that mean? Oh my god, she's gonna levitate again?
Now I'm pretty sure I'm strong enough to beat you to death.
Oh no, Willow, stop this!
I don't want to hurt you.
But... Oh god, punches Buffy! Oh my god, Willow!
Not a problem.
What is happening?
I said I didn't want to.
Oh my god! Cheese and rice.
No!
Oh gosh. Oh. These two are gonna fight now? Come on, how did we get here? Like, this is horrible. They're buddies. Willow's not gonna hurt, like... Oh my gosh.
Square inch of your ass kicked.
And show me what you got. And I'll show you what a Slayer really is.
Oh my, them fighting words. Oh my gosh. I never thought I'd see a fist fight between Willow and Buffy. Like, oh my god.
Get off, super bitch!
Oh my god. Oh, through every display, every glass case. Oh my god. Ah. I don't know how this is gonna end. Like,
I can help you stop.
she doesn't want to stop.
Is that already? We're just supposed to sit around waiting for Sabrina to show up and disembowel us?
You do what I say to do.
I don't think so.
And Andrew is the worst. Oh my gosh, now he's threatening Xander. Oh!
Something I didn't even do.
You're not gonna die.
Leave him alone.
Oh, yep. I was waiting for Jonathan to turn on him.
Slayer thing really isn't about the violence. It's about the power.
She is too much power. Oh my gosh.
And there's no one in the world who has the power to stop me now.
That's terrifying. Yeah. Oh my god, what was that?
I'd like to test that theory.
Giles? Oh my god, Giles is back? What? Oh my goodness. I was also like, who's gonna stop her? You know, like, she's become so strong, and in walks Giles. Oh my goodness. So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 21. Only one episode left in this season, and I'm very curious to see how we're gonna end it. Obviously, we had Giles come back at the last, shot of this episode, so I feel like it's going to be kind of a showdown between Giles and Willow if he can stop her. I don't know what that's going to look like, because I feel like Willow is, she's gone to this path. She's indestructible, basically. No one has been able to stop her, and Giles was able to, knock her down. So I don't know what that means, if Giles can use magic now, what that looks like. But I definitely wasn't expecting to see him again, so I feel like he's definitely been missed this season, and I'm glad he's back. If it means he's literally back for the next episode and then that's it, because he's been gone to the UK and he went back home, for a while. So yeah, but anytime he's there, I'm glad. Like, he didn't even show up for Anya and Xander's wedding, so I wasn't expecting him to ever come back. Like, maybe like the last season of the last episode or something like that. Like, they do that sometimes, they bring back cast members for like the very, very last episode of a show. But yeah, I did not think he would come back for this. So how he found out that Willow was on this rampage, I have no idea who let him know. And we know he has always disapproved of Willow using magic, and, from like day one has discouraged her from going down this route, because clearly it was going to a dark place. So yeah, I'm very curious, and like I said, I didn't know what other options we would have. He might be the only person who can stop her, because Buffy can't. What other witches do they know that are this powerful that would want to stop her? Like, I feel like any witch that is this powerful is also dabbling in dark magic. But yeah, so I'm very curious to see where the next episode's going to go, especially with it being the season finale, and that, I'm assuming Giles will be around for it. That's how we ended this episode. We see Spike, completing one of his trials. Again, I'm not that interested in seeing where his character goes. If he gets the chip out, great. If he doesn't, great. Like, I've kind of lost interest in his character, and I'm sure he'll come back and maybe my opinion will change, but right now I'm still very upset with what he did to Buffy, and I'm not overly interested in where he goes at this point. So I'm glad Buffy was at least able to stop Willow enough so that Jonathan and Andrew could escape. And even when we see Andrew try and threaten Xander with the sword, it's like, and talking to Jonathan, being like, we gotta go to Mexico, like, we can get out of here, and trying to convince Jonathan to do evil deeds again. And Jonathan's just like, why are you still thinking we're on the same team? Like, they were gonna leave Jonathan behind. Even before that, they weren't really nice to him. Andrew was just like, tell me what to do. Like, I need a leader. Like, he's just zero personality. He just follows whatever is, in charge and tells them what to do. And so now he's trying to hype up Jonathan and be like, you be the leader. Like, you can do whatever you want, and we'll start a duo instead of this trio. It's just like, your time is done, buddy. Like, there's no coming back from this. Like, even Jonathan saying, at the end, they're going to turn themselves in and go back to jail. And that's, where they should be. They did horrible things, and, they knew Warren did horrible things and didn't tell anybody, and they're guilty by association, basically. So I'm glad they were able to get them out, and, to see Jonathan stand up to Andrew, basically, and say, no, you are not hurting Xander. And it was tough to hear Jonathan reminisce about Willow as well, when he knew her in school. and talk about, how she used to dress, and like, she packed her own lunch, and, Willow's always had an interesting style, and she's, grown as a person, as every character in the show has. But just to hear him say like, oh yeah, I know Willow, like I can't believe she was like, it's just so out of character for her, and especially for someone who hasn't been around her very often, he's, having a hard time realizing that she's become this person, because it's so far from the Willow we know. But obviously lots has happened, and we do see even Jonathan and Andrew bring it up, like, okay, what happens if she does kill us? Like, then what? Is she going to continue on this rampage? And we know she killed Warren, obviously, but she adds more humans. Again, they're not supernatural. Like, they can, dabble in magic, but obviously they're human. And if she kills 2 of them, well, then now there's this trail of bodies, basically, that Willow's just leaving in her wake. And what does that look like? It's not going to bring Tara back, like I said. Like, it's just going to make things worse. And to see even Dawn try and talk her out of it. And I'm glad Jonathan and Andrew didn't escape, because I was like, I don't want this to be a loose end. Like, I hope in the next episode they do go back to jail, and that kind of, ties that up, because I don't think we need to continue their storyline, after this season. And I know Jonathan has made some kind of random appearances in episodes, but I feel like they've had their story, they've had their time. Warren is gone, he was their ringleader, so I just think they need to, after the next episode, I don't want to think about the 3 of them anymore. I want that story to be done. We saw Willow fly a few times and found out that it's not the most convenient way to get around, but it's, kind of a cool trick, as Anya calls it, and that Anya can teleport, which was super cool. And the way she, jumped in and out of the jail cell, and, she can get there quicker and is obviously helping them. But she even said, in a previous episode, that she's doing it to help Willow, because her and Willow have become friends, and they obviously have experience in magic, and Willow spends lots of time at the magic shop. And it was tough to see Willow, fight these people that she cares so much about. Like, I never thought we would see Willow and Buffy have a full-on, like, fist fight with each other. I'm glad Willow wasn't able to use her powers, because I feel like that would have ended horribly, and Anya was able to keep that protection spell going. But still, it's just so heartbreaking, because Buffy doesn't want to hurt her, and that's what she says too. But she's like, I will. Like, I'm not going to let you go through with this. And Buffy even says that if Willow does this, basically she's lost a friend. And I think Willow, especially with losing Tara, the last thing she needs is to lose her friend on top of it. So I just, we've had enough loss, I think, for the past few episodes. It would be nice to, see them come back together. But I have no idea what's going to happen in the next episode. If it'll be Willow giving up this magic, I can't see how that's gonna happen. If Giles is somehow able to take it away from her, she's gonna need to go into like magic rehab and detox, basically, like we saw before. So it's not gonna be instant, but yeah, I'm very worried to see how this is all gonna come to an end. I did like that cool scene where we had Willow teleport, but like the room was just spinning. They went from Rack's, space to the magic shop, and at first I thought Willow was just making the room that Rack was in to spin around, but yeah, then they end up in the magic shop, and we see Buffy and Dawn kind of a little bit sick from it, because they're not witches, obviously, and it's affecting them. But yeah, just a really cool effect and a really cool way to show that, even if it was with Willow doing something evil, because she obviously knew where Jonathan and Andrew were and instantly tries to kill them. That scene where we have Willow, taking apart the jail literally brick by brick and trying to get into their cell. And, I'm glad she didn't hurt anybody else. I was worried she was going to be like blinded by her rage and just take out a bunch of these police officers or the security guard or whoever was in her way, because she's doing that with her friends. Like, she doesn't care who gets in her way at this point. And if somebody tried to stop her, I mean, who knows? Luckily that didn't happen. She just put that one police officer to sleep. But still, to see her literally just use her strength, she's not even in the building, and just tearing apart this cell. Luckily, Buffy was able to get them out of there, but see her levitating up like that, I think anytime she levitates is like the creepiest part of it, because it just seems so disturbing, and she's just so calm, and again, her eyes are so black, and she's just like in this trance state, basically. And We see her, riding on top of this semi-truck. I don't know if she did her own stunts for this or what the process for that shot was, but let me know in the comments. And literally standing on top of this hood, trying to ram not only Jonathan and Andrew off the road, but Xander and Buffy. And they're like, they know you're in the car, right? Like, she doesn't care. Like, if they're in there and the car goes off the cliff, like, I don't think Willow would have cared, which is heartbreaking. And even Xander saying how helpless he feels because this is his best friend. Buffy's the Slayer. She's super fast and can go to the jail. And Xander's just a regular human and, he just has to walk there. But some pretty cool, like, action scenes. Like, there's always action scenes in the show, but I think this episode they amped it up, especially as we're getting close to this season finale with, breaking into the jail and the semi-truck and, her killing Rack. Like, that character is gone now. I mean, we hadn't seen him in a while, but the fact that Willow just kills him basically by draining all the magic out of him, and he was definitely a creep, but that's another, not human that she's killed, but somebody else that basically she found, disposable, which I think is the scariest part of this, is that her attitude towards killing people is now like, whatever, like, she's not valuing any life at this point. She's only set on vengeance, and that's, again, a very, very dark path to go down. And to see Rack, hanging upside down, like, completely drained, and then Willow's complexion changes, and she's got these veins under her face, and Dawn's, saying, like, you don't look good, like, you need help, like, this isn't you, and trying to talk her out of it. But Buffy was the one who was able to, get them out of there, luckily. But it didn't really matter at that point. Willow wasn't really willing to listen, and I don't know if she'll listen to Giles, how Giles is going to be able to stop her, what that's going to look like. I think this episode really showed how much everybody cares about Willow, because they know she's gone down not quite as deep as this before, but obviously we've seen her dabble in this dark magic before, and this is taking it like 20 times the extreme of what was before. So they're trying to do everything they can to bring Willow back to the person that they know she is and stop her from doing something she can't come back from, and trying to save her from herself basically. And I definitely wasn't expecting to see Giles, so hopefully he can stop her, especially with it being the last episode of the season. I'm very nervous going into it because they usually leave some kind of crazy, cliffhanger, intense scene for the very last episode. And considering we had Buffy die at the end of season 5, and literally started this episode bringing Buffy back to life, like, the bar has been set, so I'm very nervous going into this. And we know Warren is gone, obviously, but now Willow has just become this unstoppable vengeance machine, basically. And Willow taunting Dawn, being like, did you cry? And threatening to turn Dawn back into, like, this ball of light, basically, like, not make her human again. And saying like, oh, don't you remember? And like just being so incredibly mean. And we have seen Willow inadvertently hurt Dawn before. They got into that car accident when Willow was again using magic and was, in this kind of high state basically, and crashed the car. And how far Willow had to go, like the months and months of work to, build everybody's trust back and get her to this place. And again, it felt like, an addict, and now the addict has slipped back into what they were doing, like their sobriety is gone basically. She's back to doing magic, and it's, like I said, much worse and much stronger than it was before. And I'm very worried if someone tries to get in her way, what that's gonna look like. Again, we saw her fighting Buffy in this episode, but if she had done that with magic, would she have killed Buffy? Like, is that actually something, deep down that she could do? And to hear Willow talking about herself in third person in a very negative way, saying, how weak she was, and how she was always bullied, and, it wasn't until college that she started feeling confident, and when she met Tara, it was her, like, happiest moments. And obviously very, very deep pain and grieving the loss of someone she loved very, very much. And I mean, Tara would obviously be devastated to see Willow like this if she was around, and this is in no way the life that Tara would want for Willow, but it's just so tough, and Willow just can't even process the grief. Like, she's just gone, like she's just checked out mentally and has gone so deep into this magic. Overall, I thought it was a good episode. I'm very nervous going into the season finale. I'm glad Giles is back, and hopefully he can stop Willow somehow, because Willow's ego and talent seem to be matched, and they're, unstoppable, and Jonathan and Andrew are gonna go hide out somewhere safe. I don't know where that's gonna be, but Spike is still gone. We're seeing, Xander and Anya have these kind of awkward conversations, but also, talking at least, which is a good sign. And Anya saying, she could never actually, like, the laws of magic and her being a demon prevent her from hurting Xander, which is interesting. And him being worried that she would just suddenly snap on him, and, that's not going to happen. But I'm very worried for where Willow is going to end up in the next episode. I'm hoping Giles is able to stop her and they can bring old Willow back. Because, this is not a path that, vengeance is just going to lead to more and more bloodshed. And she's going to make, take actions that can't be undone, which is going to be just horrible. Yeah, she's not out there slaying vampires. Like, she's hurting humans. And we know that's the one thing Buffy has always stood so strongly against. And will basically never speak to Willow again if this happens. So I really don't want to see Buffy lose her friend like that, and I don't want to see Willow's character go down that path. So yeah, very nervous going into the next episode, but I think this was well done. It was a good setup, I think, for the season finale. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Sounds only dogs can hear. Oh my god. I do appreciate the X-Men reference. He's like, I'm a cool babysitter. Now it's a gladiator fight to the death. Oh my god, is she stealing his magic? Yep. Oh my gosh, is this terrifying black magic just literally oozing out of her?